Welcome into the Big East Studios in New York City. I'm Meghan Caffrey, joined alongside my partner, John Fanta. We welcome you into the first fall sports update of the season. We're so excited to be back.
Music to my ears after a successful non-conference play around the Big East. Now we've got several teams across the league that take momentum as the conference grind revs up, Meghan, and that's what you need to get through it.
Let's waste no time and get into three things that you need to know around the conference, starting with field hockey. Three Big East field hockey teams are ranked in this week's NFHCA poll. UConn checking in at number 4, Liberty at 13, and John, amidst a 4-game win streak, Old Dominion cracked the top 25 for the first time this season, coming in at number 22. In volleyball, 2 teams were in the top 20 this week. Creighton hitting a season best ranking, coming in at 15, and Marquette, who's only dropped 2 matches on the season, remains in the top 10 at number 8 this week. And John, women's soccer, they had some impressive non-conference wins.
They did. Georgetown is the cream of the crop in the Big East. Dave Nolan has built a national powerhouse. And for the Hoyas, they went through a changing of the throne in goal from Ariel Sheckman to now Anna Lee. The freshman's coming off a clean sheet, the first of her career, and it came against a tough opponent in a ranked West Virginia team that got shut down offensively at Shaw Field. For the Hoyas, they've got returning veterans. I think of Paula Germino-Watnick, Amanda Carolyn, and then you've got a freshman keeper who now has momentum as conference play inches closer. That is going to be a tough team to handle. But watch out for Butler. Watch out for Providence, too.
Let's turn to Big East men's soccer now. They had a really exciting non-conference season as well, and now things kick into gear with conference play starting up this weekend, and 3 teams are in the top 25 for Big East men's soccer.
And rightly so. For BE football, it got started on opening night. Big East men's soccer was ready from the get-go. I look at a 9-0-1 record on opening night. Xavier making a statement over then number 3 Akron, and that got the Musketeers national attention. Sometimes all it takes is one win, and for St. John's that was the case. They went to NC State, they challenged themselves, and got a victory. Their first over an ACC team since 2010. And then Georgetown. Brian Weiss is reigning Big East champions. The Hoyas went out west. UC Irvine, UCLA, they rolled past them, and then commanded UConn last weekend.
And John, you mentioned St. John's. They are off to a historic start for the season. They are ranked 9th this week. That is a program best for the Red Storm.
Such a steady sophomore class, only in their second years, but the Johnnies have several spark players that can deliver. Skage Simonson, Tani Olawashei, and a role change for Mr. Brandon Knapp from the back line into the midfield, and it's paying off.
And I actually chatted with Brandon Knapp about what's paying off for him personally and this Red Storm squad.
The number 9 St. John's Red Storm is off to its best start in program history at 6-0 after taking down Columbia. I'm now joined by midfielder Brandon Knapp, who scored 2 goals in the Red Storm's 5-1 victory Monday night. Brandon, you started off the scoring for your team in the second half. How did the offense really open up in the second?
Yeah, in the second half, we really got going. We created a lot of chances. I really think it started on the defensive end. You know, Coach always talks about our big thing is defensive effort and defensive intensity. I think we really picked it up there. We won a lot of balls in the midfield, got the ball forward early, and then we got the ball wide and got guys in the box like I did on the goal, and we finished off our chances. So I'm glad to see we got 5 goals. It was good.
Brandon, talking about that defense, looking at your goalkeeper situation this season, you have a tandem goalkeeper situation with Lucas Caffrey and John Hoffman sharing the net. How has the dynamic been between the two of them?
Oh, the dynamic's great. They're both really working hard every day in practice. I really like having both of them back there. It's really good. They're both leaders from the back, starting, you know, it always starts in the back with communication. But they're doing really well and not letting out many chances, not letting out many goals. So I'm really happy with that.
Your team came in ranked number 9 in the latest polls this week. That's the first time St. John's has been in the top 10 in 6 years. What is behind your team's success?
Yeah, it's been really awesome. We've just been working hard every day. We have a lot of different guys who can play a lot of different positions, a lot of depth, which has really helped us. You know, starting from the coaches, they've just been preaching to work hard every day. You know, our preparation has been really good every game. Something that's been important for us, we've been finding a way to win every game. So whether we faced a lot of different challenges, a lot of different adversity, but we found a way. So it's been good for us.
When you say finding a way to win, what was the way that your team found to win against Columbia?
We just turned it on the second half. We had a tough halftime talk after the first half was kind of slow, a little bit sluggish, but we just turned it around. The Columbia's a really good team, a lot of good players, as we saw. So we just created a lot of chances and really, grinded it out.
Brandon, you're only a sophomore, and this season you were named one of your team's captains. Where does that leadership come from?
I think I'm just a natural leader. I really like being a leader a lot. There's a lot of different responsibilities, obviously, to take on as a sophomore, but I'm really enjoying it so far. My other captains and I were doing a really good job so far, and I'm just loving being a leader of the team right now.
Last season, your team had the second highest total of freshmen on your squad in the nation. This year, 12 of your team's 15 goals have actually come from that sophomore class. How has your sophomore class grown from last season to now?
I think we've grown a lot. Last year was a big step for us. We were freshmen, so kind of getting used to everything at first, but we obviously have some experience now. We're really all coming together. We've developed a lot of different chemistry and stuff. So I think it's good for us to, that we got 12 of the goals. It's really good.
How would you describe the overall chemistry of this year's team?
Oh, the chemistry is great. We're a great group of guys. Everyone loves each other. We love coming to practice every day, hanging out with each other. So the chemistry is really good.
Who's probably going to keep practices the lightest? Who's the funniest on the team?
Funniest on the team got to be Kadeem Joseph. He's always got to make it light. Who else? Matt Forster. He's a funny guy. Maybe Johan Akulon, one of the French guys. A lot of different funny guys. So
any saying in a different language out on the field?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of different languages. We got the Norwegians speaking to each other. Now we got 2 Germans. It's pretty cool to see the different cultures and stuff.
Your team will take on the 19th ranked Xavier squad this Friday on the Big East Digital Network. What are you looking forward to in opening up conference play, going in undefeated?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I know we're all excited. We're ready to go. Starting conference play, I'm really glad we came in undefeated. It's kind of send a message to the conference, but we're ready to go. I know Xavier's a really tough team. It's going to be a really tough game, just like every other game in the Big East, but we're ready to go.
What's that message that you're sending to the conference?
We're here. We're ready to go. We're going to have a good season along with all the other teams, but we're ready to go.
Brandon, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Now, John, all 10 Big East men's soccer teams are in action this weekend, and you can catch them on the Big East Digital Network.
That's right, a top 20 Big East showdown between number 9 St. John's and number 19 Xavier. The buzz will be at Belson Stadium underneath the lights Friday night. And Meghan, I've got one other to watch. Georgetown traveling to Indianapolis. Butler could be back. They are a program that missed the Big East tournament a year ago. They are motivated and hungry, led by Brandon Knapp. Watch out for the Dogs to be in this with the Hoyas to open up conference play.
And these games are all streaming live on the Big East Digital Network, and there's a new way to watch them this fall.
That's right. You can head to Caffeine TV like you could this past spring, as well as the Big East YouTube page and at Big East Champs right on your Twitter platform, your phone, your laptop, whatever that streaming device is. You can head to BigEast.com for all the info.
You can also head over to BigEast.com for the info on the other sports that are going to be in action as well. We hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. For John Fanta, I'm Meghan Caffrey.